like to do something a little different today. Um, I Rather than just making this a video, really what this really is a video letter that I'd like to address to the people at YouTube, particularly the ones that keep banning the videos that I put out. I've had two videos so far that were banned. The first one was because when I said what paralyzed me was a vaccine that apparently broke some of their rules, saying that that happened. But I can very well prove that it happened. If they'd like, I'd send them all 700 pages that my attorney has of where the doctors concluded that a vaccine paralyzed me. And then GSK, who makes the vaccine, their commercials were changed to actually have not only Guillain-Barre, but also my, well, they call it muscle weakness. So they actually changed their commercials to include what had happened to me. So it's very provable. They know they did it. The causation is there. And that one there was overturned. They accepted my appeal. My other one has not been accepted, my appeal. In fact, it was rejected. My problem with it is that there's been no communication. You don't let me communicate to me or to you why it should not have been banned. It shouldn't have been banned. I think you misunderstood something that I said in my video. My video was one about I compared the ridiculous stories that people on the right are saying to humorous. And I said that what they're saying is more ridiculous than what we do. So of all the things that I said, that Marjorie Taylor Greene said, that Trump said, that Alex Jones said, I said those are ridiculous fiction. And I said, that put more pressure on people like me and Dave Barry and other humorists, because now we've got competition we shouldn't have had. We shouldn't be competing with politicians for crazy stories. Like they're fake stories. They're saying that the deep state controls the weather and can actually direct the path that a hurricane takes, or like a kid can go to school and come back a different sex because the teachers somehow managed to do it to them, or Haitians eating pets in Ohio, Jewish space lasers starting forest fires in California, Clinton and other people being lizard people, or Clinton and other pedophiles keeping children in the basement of a pizzeria. Yeah, these things here are all ridiculous. They're all, who can possibly believe them? They're just crazy stories, and there are people out there believing them. And I compared them to some of my books. Like in one of my books, telemarketers steal the mind of people when they call. A cat and a dog turn into werehumans by their weremaster, and now they're humans. And Cheney and George Bush invade hell in their search for weapons of mass destruction. A boy's shadow gets separated from him, and then the shadow comes to life. Aliens invade Earth because they're insulted because somebody named a star something that made them angry. So those are the crazy things that I have written about, and I was comparing them, and I was saying that the politicians are saying things that are even more crazy than the stuff that even in my wackiest days I couldn't make things up like that. So in a way, I kind of wonder whether or not people from QAnon are sitting somewhere drinking whatever they're drinking and smoking whatever they're smoking, and just saying, hey, let's say this here and see how many people we can get to believe it. And then it becomes big. I mean, it's amazing how many people, I mean, somebody actually attacked the pizzeria with a gun, went into it to look for these children that are supposedly in the basement. There's no basement at all to the pizzeria, but somebody was that convinced that it was true. It's crazy stuff. So anyway, apparently the part that got me in trouble was with Alex Jones and what he said about a shooting that happened. And I think that when my video was reviewed, there was some thought that I was saying that the shooting itself was a hoax. And the shooting was not a hoax. People died. It happened. It was horrible. Alex Jones was sued. He lost. He's losing his company as a result. His whatever it is. I never watched it, so I'm not sure what it is. So he lost it, and I think that was what got me in trouble, because when YouTube sent me the thing saying that my video's taken off, it stopped at that part of my video, where I was talking about that, and I think that maybe you misunderstood and thought that I was saying that the shooting itself was a hoax, and that was not in fact what I was saying. I was saying that Alex Jones was the hoax because he was telling lies about it and hurting people whose kids got injured, got killed. It was a horrible thing that he did, and he'll rot in hell. I can't. Plenty of these people are going to rot in hell for some of the things they've done and the people that they've hurt. And my only thing is with this is YouTube. I love what you're doing. I like that you let me do that for free. I thank you for making it available for me to do. But I do think that if you're going to ban something, that you should make it so that there can be more communication about why it's banned and explanations about why it was done. I couldn't find anything on the site to allow me to enter any kind of explanation or discussion about what had happened. It just simply, the same person who looked at it the first time might have banned it the second. Or I don't know if somebody that watched it, because I think like around 20 people or so watched it before it got banned. So maybe somebody reported it. But my intent was not that shooting be considered a hoax, because it was not a hoax. The hoax was Alex Jones and the very vile things that he said about it. And I just wish that there was a better way for me to communicate this thing to you. So I'm coming on right here. So hopefully the same people that watch and see whether or not they're going to ban this video that I'm doing right now are going to look at it and go back to the previous one and go, oh yeah, he's right, he didn't say that, and then put my video back on. Or if you don't, I mean, that's your call. I mean, like I said, I'm not paying you to put it on there. You want to keep out of trouble for any kind of comments that could get you sued by somebody that's stating that you're partaking in something that's good. So I get it. I get why you're protecting yourself. I honestly do. I don't have a problem for that. I just wish that you would have a better technique for allowing somebody to appeal it and have some kind of conversation about it. And then if you would explain it to me in a way that made sense to me, I might go, oh yeah, you're totally right, and agree. But I don't agree, because that's not what I said. And if you listen to it carefully, you'll hear that that's what I did. But anyway, thank you very much for allowing me to be on this forum and allowing me to speak my piece and say things about me. What made me a paraplegic. It's made me an author. I have 12 books that I've written. You can look me up on my website, www.normcowie.com. That's COWIE. And feel free to check out what I write and what I say and all of that stuff. So thank you all. All right, bye.